Hello everyone, this is Heorotmania. Welcome back for some more of The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Previously, Davilas finished the Thieves Guild quest, Dampened Spirits, and now he'll take care of the next quest, Scoundrel's Folly. We're currently in the Thieves Guild hideout in the Ragged Flagon Cistern. And first we need to speak to Mercer Frey.
Vipper, the Fleet. The only man who's foolish enough to name himself after his bedroom price.
Stupid cow. Don't know what you're missing.
No, but I know that you're going to turn up.
My brother in crime. What do you need?
Ah, there you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Gulum-Ei estate, but no one can identify that symbol.
I found the same marking at Hunting Brew Meadery.
It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever.
You admire them?
They're well funded, and they've been able to avoid identification for years. I'm impressed it reached this point. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly.
How can we make them pay?
Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Gulum-Ei. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gulum-Ei.
Where do I begin?
Gulum-Ei is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Gulum-Ei estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Very well.
Things don't start getting better soon.
Let's talk for a moment.
Hey, something I can help with, or do you just want to talk?
I can't believe Gulum-Ei's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong, he could scam a beggar out of his last septim, but he's no mastermind.
Think he'll give me trouble?
Trouble? He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you.
So, how do I get him to talk?
You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gulum-Ei, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
I see. He's going to owe us for this betrayal.
Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed. For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot.
You think Gulum-Ei will give me trouble?
There are thieves, and then there is Gulum-Ei. No honor, no code at all. He'd shake your hand and stab you in the back at the same time. The cut he's supposed to provide the guild has dwindled as of late. He says pickings in the warehouse are slim, but I'm certain he's lying. Keep your eyes on him. He's quite crafty.
How is Gulum-Ei an asset to the guild?
Gulum-Ei works in the East Empire Company warehouse. He helps maintain all of the shipments of goods that goes in and out of Solitude. That means he has the pick of the litter from some of the finest goods to grace Skyrim shores. He isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse.
East Empire Company? Who are they?
A mercantile group that has established ports all over Tamriel. They pretty much dominate the whole shipping industry. The Emperor himself supposedly backs them, which means they have fairly unlimited resources, so don't get their feathers in a ruffle.
If I get information from Gulum-Ei, what then?
Just head right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer. Nothing else is more important. If you discover Gulum-Ei's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well. Good luck in Solitude. Keep Gulum-Ei alive, but remind him who we are.
Very well. So, speak to Gulum-Ei. Over in Solitude. So, over to Solitude. Ah yes, that wonderful Potema.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore.
I'm here about Golden Glow Estate.
I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person.
You can drop the act now, Gulum-Ei.
Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it?
You acted as a broker for its new owner.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle.
What would it take to identify the buyer?
Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
Steal a case of Firebrand wine, huh? Over at the Blue Palace.
No Firebrand wine yet?
This is an ode to
How
Skyrim's
disappointing.
staunch protectors.
Got lots of things to take care of. What do you need?
Fresh fish, straight from the fjords.
Hmm? Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details.
Some more nightshade.
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
And here it is. Now to go get that information from Gulum-Ei.
Best offense is a good defense, am I right?
Got lots of things to take care of. What do you need?
You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
Ah, I see you have the wine. Hand it over, and we'll talk.
I have the Firebrand wine.
Good. Can't have the buyer getting impatient and looking elsewhere for this, can we? Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods.
You're trying to bribe me now?
Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life. As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Erengoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed.
Don't be a silly girl.
Did she say why she was doing this?
Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry. It was being directed at Mercer Frey.
That's it? No name or anything?
In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry.
I think you're lying to me.
Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Oh, really? Shadow Gulum-Ei now.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
Now this guy is going to the East Empire Company warehouse. Yep, heading down to the docks. East Empire Company warehouse. Heading in there, huh? East Empire Company warehouse. Open sesame. Well, hello, goat.
Huh?
A warden. Another warden.
This ends now!
Knock knock. A shipping map. Money.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Well, tough luck, Lydia.
You're not supposed to be in here.
So, where'd he go? Brinewater Grotto.
What? Nah! What? Ah!
Ah, here we go. Brinewater Grotto. tripwire. Most unfriendly. Take that, bandit plunderer. Spider webs. I guess that means there are spiders here. Bandit highwayman, huh? A bandit outlaw. Staff of the Familiar, huh? Onward. Bandit plunderer.
You won't leave Skyrim alive!
Someone there? That... That's your best?
Hey, doggy. There we go. Getting close to him. Still with us, Lydia?
What was that?
Over here, you fool. Hey there.
Think about it. Now there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll have me killed.
Tell me first, and then I'll decide.
All right. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia.
You say that name like I should know it.
Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer.
Really? And you're helping her?
Help? No. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me.
Where is Carlia now?
I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, "Where the end began." Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
Very well. So we got the Golden Glow bill of state of sale.
You needed to know more. You needed to know more?
I'll keep quiet about your scam, but you owe me.
Now you're speaking my language. Tell you what, if you need any stolen goods fenced, you bring them to me, and I'll pay you good money for them. Consider me your new friend in the north.
Alright, so he'll be a fence now. Why did Carlia purchase Golden Glow Estate?
I asked her the same thing, and she wouldn't come out and tell me. But now that I know who she is, I'd say she's trying to hit the Thieves Guild where it hurts.
How would that hurt the guild?
Maven Blackbriar needs Golden Glow's honey for her mead. She's been using the guild to keep the estate under her thumb. If the owner cuts the guild out of the picture, he's cutting Maven out of the picture, which she can't afford. If I was Maven, I'd blame the guild for weakening and not being able to handle the place.
Which makes Maven lose faith in us.
Exactly. For the guild to survive, they need Maven's support. This Carlia must have spent a lot of time and resources planning this.
Evidently. I'm keeping the deed. Any objections?
Consider it a gift to ensure your silence. That thing seems to be bringing me nothing but trouble anyway. Carlia didn't even want it. She wanted to keep the sale a secret. I can see how well that went.
I see.
Now you won't forget to tell Mercer I cooperated, will you?
So, return to Mercer Frey. Back in Riften. A Horker Grotto. Shouldn't have fooled with me, guys. So, out to Skyrim. Brinewater Grotto discovered. Ah, way over here. Now back to Mercer Frey at the Thieves Guild. What does this Gulum-Ei have against them?
Good to see you again, friend.
Did Gulum-Ei give up any information on our buyer?
He said Golden Glow was purchased by a Gulum-Ei.
No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again.
Gulum-Ei also told me she was a murderer.
Gulum-Ei destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished.
Why has she returned?
Gulum-Ei and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was.
Gulum-Ei told me she said where the end began.
There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again.
We?
Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for Solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
Very well. Scoundrel's Folly completed. Speak to Tonilia about exchanging a piece of armor. And we've started Speaking with Silence. Meet Mercer Frey outside Snowvale Sanctum. Speaking with Silence. So let's find Snowvale Sanctum somewhere.
Quickly, what do you want?
Tell me about Gulum-Ei.
She was a stubborn Dunmer. Always had to do everything her way. But she was also the best, bringing in more coin a month than some thieves heist in a year. Gallus trusted her too much and let her get too close.
So they had a relationship.
If you want to call it that, yes. Me? I think she was softening him for the kill. Gallus would call her his little nightingale. He was absolutely smitten by her.
Why did she kill him?
Greed? Jealousy? Spite? Who can say what drove her to such an iniquitous act? One thing's certain, I intend to find out before she draws her last breath.
Isn't murder Dark Brotherhood territory?
I have a long-standing arrangement with the Dark Brotherhood. If I need someone in the guild taken care of, we do it ourselves. We both agree it's best to keep these matters in-house.
Very well.
When you're ready, meet me at Snowvale Sanctum.
So we'll meet him over at Snowvale Sanctum next time. This is Heorot Linnea. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.